I think in recent years, I think the challenges for ELL students is the assimilation into the American culture and thinking what the positive role models are and the negative role models are, especially in an urban setting as Buffalo. That could be of any urban setting across the country where there could be mixed messages of who the true leaders are, and in some cases, unfortunately, some are looking at some of the leaders as gang-related members of some of the tougher gangs in the city, and some try to assimilate to that. We try to curtail that and keep on reinforcing the different elements of the school that are the positive elements between. I'm a huge advocate of the arts, so between music and art and all the physical and visual arts along with the sports, this is where it really comes in. We've had some great stories of some of our students who are right on the edge of sort of banding together with some of the different gangs, and we've had some great stories where we've reeled them back in and they've stayed. We had one of our students that we were all going to lose bets on as far as he was going to be gone before Christmas, and now he's part of our Final Four state champion soccer team that 3-4 weeks ago, no, maybe beginning of the semester, all three of us, 2 ELL teachers and myself, were out saying there's no way. And now he's hugging us and thanking us and knowing he's on the right path. But it's that, again, going back to that unconditional regard and helping him, and that one really threw us. We thought it was going to be tough. But it was that assimilation into the negative side of the city that really hurt us in a way and sort of blindsided us. But now we've learned from that. We've actually learned a lot of that. And as I said before, flipping it around to having them celebrate their heritage, their culture, I think is critical. I think we keep that at a forefront. And with students coming in from all over the world, it actually has helped us as a school because the cultures have really set a different type tone for the majority of the day. So we can pick and choose different battles. We're definitely never going to rid the streets of gangs in anywhere in this country. But if we can change the culture and the structure of a building through that unconditional regard, relationships, advisory where you have mentors, older students mentoring younger students, continually celebrating that culture, as I keep on saying, it sets a different tone for the building. As I stated, of our student that was in the Final Four for the state finals for soccer this year, that was worth more than all the money in the world that I ever could have given to me, to look at the grin on his face being out of the state finals last week. It was just this past weekend, just to look over at me. We have something special here. And I really don't know how to pinpoint it as far as to tell you, as far as a principal being in the school for 6 years, to really look at the cultures and the teachers. But when you look at the eyes of these kids from all over the world, and you just know that you're here for a reason, you can't put that in professional development.